What's up, high levelers? Funnel Doc here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a great one. You're going to be super excited about this. It's the update to knowledge base. That's right, knowledge bases have been out in beta now. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do that you've been wanting to do forever. Some new updates. You don't want to miss out on this. It's going to blow your mind. And when they release it to the public, you'll be ready because you know all about it. So, with no further ado, let's jump inside today's video. All right, so when you jump inside high level, you'll see at the bottom you've got AI agents. And then when you click on that, it'll take you to this screen. I've been very blessed to be able to get to your knowledge base. They have moved it here. You will have access, but mine's a little different. You'll see now when you go to create knowledge base for beta, you can come in, you'll want to name it, of course, whatever the name is. Description's very important. This is going to help tell the AI what this knowledge base is about and when and how it should reference it. So please pay attention to description, very important. But now we've got all these cool guys right here. We've got web crawl, FAQ, web search, tablets, rich text, and upload file. So to be able to access these now, you'll come right here to add source. Again, this is a specific database. For a web crawler, this is going to be your traditional link of any type of website or anything that you want to extract, you're going to do it here. Now, the cool thing about the differences between this and web search is you'll see in a web search, you can actually get it to re-scrape that page over time. So for web crawler, I personally like to use it for stuff like Google Docs or something like that. I would do probably web search for most stuff now. If you have something that has a very static page that's never going to change, the text on it's going to be the same all the time, or whatever it is that information you're trying to get from it is always going to be the same all the time, I'd go with the web crawler. But if you wanted to be updated, go with the web search. Now, with that being said, for the web crawler, you've got three different options. You've got the exact URL. That means whatever URL you put in here, it's gonna go for that one and nothing else, and it'll only scrape that page. Then you've got the ability here, all URLs with that path. So if I had it, it could be funneldoc.ai.com AI. So then anything else that would have that /AI, you might have multiple pages with that. It would then go after that path. And then if you wanted everything in the domain, if you went to funneldoc.ai.com, it would then hit everything that's ever been made with funneldoc.ai.com, and it will scrape them all. And then you'll be able to go in, it'll show you all the different pages. You'll be able to then click on what pages you want access to and you don't. And that will help out a lot because you'll find a lot of stuff in there, even stuff you've deleted or archived sometimes. So those are the three different options for web crawler. The next thing is the FAQ. This is also going to be affected by anytime you give it the thumb down or thumb up and you actually store it as a response to a question or however it is. It's going to also be stored here. This has a lot of impact on your actual AI itself, so always just keep that in mind. The other thing is your web search. So when you come here, and we'll go FAQ first. So FAQ, you'll just do them one at a time. You'll do your questions and then your answers. So your question would be whatever it is, and then you hit save, and then you've got the ability in here to be able to go into it and edit it and then delete it or etc. if you want. Now, for the next one for web search, you can come in, and here's the cool thing. You can go entire web, you can go for specific website or exclude specific website. So if you've got something that you want to search the web on specifically for that, you can come in and then you can see, oh, pages discovered in the last 24 hours, in the last 7 days, or the last 30 days. So you can come in here and get pretty specific. So you can come in and be like, oh, I want you to go to this website in the past 30 days and check it. So once you get done with the web search and get all that set up and decide where you want to scrape and how often, the next thing you can look at is tables. So you can come in now and actually add a CVS document to this. So I've got a good test for this. You can create a table by uploading a CSV. So if we go right here, you'll see that I have the year of scripture for October for another project I had. You see, I've added up here. You can do up to 20 megabytes. This was not a very big document, but it'll be a great test document for this. It then populates a name right here. I'd probably take out one of the Octobers. You don't need it. And then the next, you go ahead and you process that document. It's then going to come in and set all the different content here for different strings, images, etc. Yes, that's all correct so far. And then the next page is URLs, which is again a string. So perfect. So the next thing we do is go to next. Again, I was just verifying, mapping everything to make sure it was the right type of object that it was importing. So you'll see here the name, file size, the different columns. Yes, there was a total of yeah. So there was, I don't know about six, but we'll see. There's total rows, 31 for 31 days. There are invalid rows, row quota remaining. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe the amount of kilobytes more I can go to. Let's see, inspection errors is nothing. So then we'll go ahead and hit finish. And then there you go. It imported each column. But pretty cool. You can see now I have a table with all 31 of those related all the way through to the storage API, which if you go to here, you'll be able to see the image that was stored in there, which is pretty cool. So it'd be able to then find this scripture ideally. I'm gonna have to test this more, and then would be cool is to be able to give you the URL to that image. That'd be really cool. So I'll have to test that more. But like I said, I just recently got access to this, but I want to show it all to you. The next thing would be the text rich. So say that I came in here and I wanted to really manipulate stuff and be able to give it headlines and stuff like that. You can come in and it will actually be able to know. So a bunch of text here, it will have it in, I can put it in a bunch of different like Arial, and it will be able to recognize that text rich format. So if you have bullet points or any of that type of stuff in here that's specific to this type of a header, or you can even go into the code itself and do it, you'll see this will really be able to, the AI will be able to go in and really grab a hold of that and then pull it back. And from what I understand, be able to show it to you in that rich text. And then the final is just the upload file, which will just come here. You just drop a doc or a PDF. Like here is a guide I did for Nano Banana, and you would just upload that. And then there you go. It's processing the document, shows the site, etc. If you wanted to see the document, I can click right here, and then you can see here's all the document that I made for Nano Banana. I think it failed because I was messing with it. But anyway, that is the knowledge base. Pretty cool. I'm really excited. They've added these to it. I'm going to be testing a lot more in depth. I just got access to it the other day and I wanted to break it on down to you. So the next video will be coming up will be my complete tutorial on voice AI. That's right. I'm going to be breaking down everything you need to do. I made a video about 2 months ago, but now it's sort of obsolete with all the cool updates they've had, especially when it comes to the voices. So keep your eyes out for my next video. Funnel Duck out. Peace.